cut off kind of quick. Same thing with these silly women. It's the same exact thing. No different than these men. Walking around with tight shit on. Oh man, you see the yoga pants they wear now is just so perfectly made tight, just perfect, just enough just so that the crack is literally up in there. Whew. Some of it's designed to make it look like it's, some of them designers doing their thing, man. Some of those yoga pants and pants are designed to make the shape look good. You take the yoga pants off and she's walking naked, man, you like, ugh, like what in the hell have I got myself into? Oh shit. Shouldn't be out there chasing after these HIV testing positive bitches anyway, The men and the women, all of them when it got that Kool-Aid. All of them, the majority of them when it got that witch's serum, man. And now all of them are walking around HIV factories. All of them walking around now, they testing positive for HIV while their bodies became a walking receptor. A receptor, an antenna. So I got a plan for these people, man. Let me go back to Matthew 13. I'll read the Bible instead of reading this. It's cold as hell out here. I didn't think it would be. The sun's not shining right here. When the sun is shining. The light shining, true. I should start going over that way. Go over there and point this way. That's what I should do. That's what I should start doing. So anyway, back to Matthew 13. Okay, Matthew 13 and 10. And the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? I don't know. Now, why speakest thou unto them in parables? He said, he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. For whosoever hath, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken away even that he hath. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. Neither do they understand. See, they see everything that's going on in the world, man. But what they interpret it into what the hell they want to. No, they interpret it to what Esau interpreted it into. The Russians, Putin is going mad. Putin is going mad. Putin is bombing women and children. The same fucking narrative they pushed on Iraq and Afghanistan and Libya. Damn, I just found out they're bombing the Sudan. And they're bombing, oh man, I can't remember what I think it's two, other than Syria, other than Yemen. But they're bombing two other African nations. They're bombing, and it's probably full of jakes, but I think they're bombing these Hamite nations, man. Jake don't see that, man. But like I said, Putin's going mad. And you hear Jake repeat the same shit. Oh, Putin's over there bombing women and children. Putin's a dictator. And here all these years, man, Putin been warning the world that NATO is approaching their borders and their security is threatened. He's not making this. He's been giving press conferences, nothing but videos online, man. This man pleading for a change of action, for NATO to have a change of action, man, to change their course. Was NATO promised not to reach, not to expand near Russian borders. And that's where all this is going on. And Jake got no goddamn clue. And on top of that, is biblical prophecy that the bear is going to be stirred up, you know? It's biblical prophecy, that's all it is. First of all, this country has never been a unity with the so-called black man and the so-called white man. There has never been, there's just been that bullshit talk of unity. There's never been no goddamn unity, and there never will be, you know? Just because you're serving the fucking military, and you still look at us as a goddamn nigga. You become a high-profile athlete and entertainer. You goddamn devils still look at you as a goddamn nigga. You still a low-caste nigga, man. And you see the examples of how America treats the so-called black. Man, it's supposed to happen this way. It's supposed to be this way. There ain't no crying about it, man. This is their world. This is their society, man. You know? So personally, that's what I believe. They let them do what they want, you know? You know? But Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to protect his elect. You know? He navigates us through this madness, through this nightmare, man. He's navigating us through this nightmare. And there's those he's protecting and those he's giving up to the devil, to the devil, man. You know? All you have to do is follow him the best of your ability, man, and he'll lessen that whip, man. You know? That's the best way I can put it. Follow him the best of your ability, and he'll lessen that whip, man. You know? You're gonna continue to be oppressed. It's never gonna go anywhere till we get the hell up out of here, but you know, this is how it's supposed to be. Going back to the scriptures. So therefore speak I to them in parables, because they see and see not, hear and they hear not, neither do they understand. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which says, by hearing ye shall hear, and shall not understand, and seeing you shall see, and shall not perceive. Have no goddamn clue that society is on its way out. Have no goddamn clue that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is destroying America, man. Here they seeing the gas prices going up, food prices going up, homelessness. You're seeing in certain cities, certain states, they're not even accepting the Section 8 voucher. So a lot of people are getting evicted out of their homes, shacking up with, you know, or just homeless shelters, or more and more families is coming together in one household. Well, anyway, people are losing their homes, man. You know, the job market, the labor market. You're seeing people are choosing to be unemployed and accepting food stamps or unemployment or so on and so on, instead of going and working for some $12, $15 an hour, man. It ain't worth it anymore, you know? What's gas prices at now? I've noticed gas prices earlier was $3.80 something. I can't remember, something like that. So hyperinflation is kicking in. You have no idea. This inflation is going to get so bad, man, that, like I said, a loaf of bread is going to eventually get to the point of $50 a loaf of bread. Hell, forget about gasoline costs. It's going to get to the point you're not going to be able to afford it. You know? Because you're going to be jobless. Esau's about to lose his jobs too. A lot of these businesses, shit is about to get shut down. You know? All this shit. So, like I said before, y'all shoot outside leveling the land, leveling the field. You can see homeless ass Edomites out here, you know, in packs looking for a child to snatch to eat, right along with Jakes, man. We're gonna talk about a nightmare scenario. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here, before I continue on with this, let me get Ecclesiastes 12. Here it comes. We told ya. We told ya. Remember the Creator now in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. And we're there. Those evil days is beginning. Nor the years draw nigh when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, or the clouds return after the rain. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the window be darkened. Keepers of the house shall tremble, strong men shall bow themselves. Oh, that's beautiful. Our class is going on right now. You know, strong men, bench press down there 800 pounds. That's what they're trying to do. They're pushing toward 800 pounds. You know, without the assistance straps and help, without the straps and I think they wear a belt. I'm not sure. They're trying to push 800 pounds in the bench press. You know, but the normal is 400. That's become normal in gyms now. 300, 400 pounds. That's become normal. Now you see more and more people doing the bench press 5 for several reps. 500 pounds for several reps, man. You know, majority of the world can never even comprehend being able to lift that type of weight, 400 or 500 pounds. You know, but the strong men, like I said, what are they gonna do when these things pop off? You know, where are they gonna get their steroids at then? They're gonna shrivel up and die, man. Most of them are gonna shrivel up. Strong men, I like to refer to here. No, I'm not gonna get it. I'll get it in a minute. Strong men, those that have all the power and might to give orders, that got mold, that got gold, that got power, you know? And I'm gonna have to look it up, the strong men. So let me finish this and I'll look it up. And it says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets, and the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the birds, and the doors of music shall be ground. So, okay, let me look this up. Look up strong men. And I'm going right back to Matthew 13 again. Strong. That's why I said strong men, not just physically strong. Okay? So strong meaning the Hebrew word there is called yah. It could be kayal. Kayal. Strength, might, efficiency, wealth, army. All right, so that's why I always refer to the strong men as like the bankers. Well, that's pretty much the international bankers, man. You know, wealth and army, because they own the armies, they own the militaries, man. You know, that's their personal bodyguard. You know, they own the local law enforcement, sheriffs, whatever. They own it all, man. Strength, ability, efficiency, wealth, force, army. Okay, so now you pretty much get to understand why I use it, not just for strong men, not just for physical might, you know? So strong men shall bow themselves and the grinders cease. Let's do this, the NLT. And the grinders cease. Remember him before your legs, the guards of your house start to tremble. And before your shoulders, the strong men stoop. Remember him before your teeth. Your few remaining servants stop grinding. And before your eyes, the woman looking through the window seat dimly. Remember him before the doors to life opportunities is closed. The doors of life opportunity. You know, a lot of people move to Columbus for the opportunities from small hillbilly towns. You know? I always ask girls, man, why the hell do y'all move to Columbus, man? Why do y'all move to Columbus? They be from these beautiful parts of rural America, man. But you can understand why. It's because the opportunities more. They're able to commit. You know, the men by the abundance. You know, the women I know that living in the country, man. You know, they only talk to men in the cities, man. They only deal with the local. They're tired of what's local. So a lot of them moves to big cities. Shit, they out here, they can shop for all the men they want, man. You know, the abundance of bars and clubs where they can continue to be filthy adulteresses. You know? So it says, remember him before the doors to life opportunities is closed, and that is closing. And the sound of work fades. Right now, you can still hear chariots rolling up and down the road. You still see semi-trucks. You know, things is continuing. When they think of things is going to get back to somewhat normal, you know. They have no clue what's going on, man. They're lost in the sauce, man. You know? So what they're doing, they're just hoping and praying that, oh man, there'll never be another shutdown. Hey, this next shutdown is going to be permanent. The next shutdown is going to be permanent, man. You know? The next shutdown is literally going to shut everything down. So it says, remember him, when life's opportunities is closed and the sound of work fades. Now you rise like the first chirping of the birds, but then all the sounds will grow faint. Remember him before you become fearful of falling and worry about danger in the streets. Before your hair turns white like a almond tree in bloom, and you'll drag along without energy like a dying grasshopper. And the caperberry no longer inspires sexual desire. Remember him before you near the grave, your everlasting home, when the mourners will weep at your funeral. Mourners will weep at your funeral. Yes, remember your Creator now while you are young, before the silver cord of life snaps and the gold. That's enough of that. Prophesying, baby. Let's go back to that Matthew 13. That's fine. It's actually one of my favorite chapters. All of Matthew 13. It puts a lot of things in perspective, how you view the people in the world, you know. And this is the what do you call it? Is what do you call it? You call it I can't remember. It's escaping me right now. It's on the tip of my tongue. You know, check engine light come on, you take your vehicle to the auto store, and you ask them to hook it up to your car. It's diagnostic. So if you want to diagnose the problem with their vehicle when their check engine light comes on, you push in the codes. Now they got us to the point, the codes come up on the unit itself, and you hook it up on hit the code on the computer, and it tells you exactly what it is, man. And that's the same thing with this Bible, with these scriptures. We're able to diagnose the people, you know. We're able to diagnose you, even if you're a heathen of the other nations or of the 12 tribes. We're able to diagnose of your intent if you're good or evil, man. Yeah, we're able to diagnose if you're good or you're evil, man. So like I mentioned earlier, as far as concerning Antichrist, we're able to use this book to determine if you're one of those numbers, man, an Antichrist, you know? So that's how I can easily say that the majority of the people are Antichrist, you know? Here it's just me and the Holy Spirit out here, you know? Not a brother in fucking sight. You know? Lazy, scared motherfuckers, man. Lazy and scared, you know? Nobody care about your excuses no more. Nobody care to hear your excuses no more. You know, a lot of them thought they can come around and continue to push their madness that they believe in. Ain't no damn flat earth, man. You know? You can't wake up to the truth and come out pushing the truth, teaching the flat earth. There is no flat earth. You know? We're not out here trying to make money off of the world, man. We're not out here trying to profit off of it. We're not out here trying to sell t-shirts. And the example of that you're doing wrong is the scriptures itself. When Yahushua made the scourge of cords, he made a whip and whipped their asses, took the table over, those heavy tables back then, threw the ox out the back of the building. That's an example of what the Lord is going to do. When that ass whooping is going to intensify, it's going to turn into a spiritual ass whooping. You know? What did he say? First, I'm going to start out at the house of Israel. Those that know they are Hebrew Israelites. I'm going to first start at the house of Israel. So we're about to witness some beautiful things that's going to happen amongst our people, man. You know? A whole lot of judgment is about to take place. And you know what? It's currently taking place, these judgments, man. You know? Nobody expected. Comfy woke up, he didn't expect to drop dead. You know? Comfy woke up, he didn't expect. That silly clown, that wicked nigga rap the news, he didn't expect to drop dead, man. You know? You know? Making mockery of the Lord, man. Denying the Lord. You know? Blaspheming the name of the Lord. So they had to answer for it. They had to answer for it. Let's believe when they was dropping dead, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Because they already denied Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They already denied the true living name, the true name, man. They denied it, man. Be careful what the hell you say out this truth, man. So those of us that's in the truth, that's pushing his word, man, be careful on where we go, how we talk. We're careful on it, man. You know? So where was I at? Verse 15, for this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing. Ooh, let me do this instead. Here we go. He said their ears are dull of hearing. He said their ears are dull of hearing. Here we go. For the people's heart is waxed gross. For the people's heart is waxed gross. The Greek word there,
Strong's G 3975. Bajuno.
It says the people's hearts are waxed gross, to make thick, to make fat, metaphor, to make stupid. People's hearts is waxed gross, to make stupid. That's funny. That's literally when you're talking to these people, they're stupid. To make stupid, to render the soul dull of colors.
We're walking to Arnold right now.
It says this, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed. lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted. And should be converted. And I should heal them. But blessed are your eyes for they see, and your ears for they hear. And you got Christians that they see and hear. It's the craziest thing to watch, man. It's almost humorous. Actually, it's humorous. It's comical, man. Christians claim to hear and see, but when they hear the actual truth, man, they, not my Jesus. Not my Jesus. For blessed are your eyes for they see, and your ears for they hear. For verily I say unto you, because you tell a Christian, man, that they're pagans, and you show them, as simple as that. You just show them that they're pagans. What do they do next year? The same shit, man. Oh, it's just for the kids. No, it's for you. No, it's for you. You know? All you're doing is deceiving your kids and destroying your kids. For verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear and have not heard them. Hear ye therefore the parable of the sower. When anyone, and this is where I'm going to close at, when anyone heareth the word of the kingdom and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one, and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart, this which he receives seed by the wayside. But he that received the seed in the stony places, the same was he that heareth the word and Anna which no received. So with that, I'd like to go praise God. Bless the brothers for the same thing, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, to make it to the end, to make something good.